and of course Noah before him. وَمِنْ ذُرِّيَّتِهِ Dawood wa Sulaiman, and his progeny Dawood and Sulaiman. وَأَيُّوبَ وَيُوسُف وَمُوسَى وَهَارُونَ كَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي الْمُحْسِنِينَ, and that's how we reward the good doers. Okay. وَزَكَرِيَّا وَيَحْيَا وَإِيسَى وَإِلْيَاسَ كُلٌّ مِّنَ الصَّالِحِينَ, all these were pious people. Okay. وَإِسْمَاعِيلَ وَيَسَعَ وَيُونُسَ وَلُوطَ وَكُلًّا فَضَّلْنَا عَلَى الْعَالَمِينَ, and all of these, we elevated them over everyone else. Okay. Okay. وَمِنْ آبَائِهِمْ وَذُرِّيَّاتِهِمْ, and their forefathers and their progenies. Okay. وَإِخْوَانِهِمْ, and their brothers. وَاجْتَبَيْنَاهُمْ وَهَدَيْنَاهُمْ إِلَىٰ صِرَاطٍ مُسْتَقِيمٍ, okay. We selected them and we guided them towards the right path. ذَلِكَ هُدَى اللَّهُ يَهْدِي مَن يَشَاءُ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ. Okay. This is the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guides those whom He wants to guide towards the right path. Okay. ذَلِكَ هُدَى اللَّهُ يَهْدِي مَن يَشَاءُ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ. Okay. And then He puts one condition there. وَلَوْ أَشْرَكُوا لَحَبِطَ عَنْهُمْ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ, and if any of them, okay, made shirk, whatever they had would have been destroyed. This theme of shirk and destroying everything is present in the Quran many places. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for example, does not care about anyone, okay, who is mushrik, okay, and that He is not going to forgive shirk when He has said clearly that He can forgive anything besides. Okay. وَلَوْ أَشْرَكُوا لَحَبِطَ عَنْهُمْ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. Okay. So this was one condition that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put. أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ آتَيْنَاهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحُكْمَ وَالنَّبُوَّةَ, and these are the people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave the book. Okay, as I said, guidance is from the book. آتَيْنَاهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحُكْمَ وَالنَّبُوَّةَ, and of course Nabuwwah. Okay. Okay. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَإِن يَكْفُرْ بِهَا هَؤُلَاءِ فَقَدْ وَكَّلْنَا بِهَا قَوْمًا لَيْسُوا بِهَا كَافِرِينَ. If you don't believe in this, Allah will praise some who is not kafir. أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ هَدَى اللَّهُ فَبِهُدَاهُ مُقْتَدِهِ. These are the people that Allah has guided, so follow them in guidance. Iqtada, following. Okay. Okay. The verse ends with something that should be clear. Okay. And what is that? قُلْ لَا أَسْأَلُكُمْ عَلَيْهِ أَجْرًا إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا ذِكْرًا لِلْعَالَمِينَ. Okay. And I don't ask you any ajr. Okay. Okay. In many places this verse comes, La asalakum alayhi ajra, except one place where it says mawaddata fil qurba. Okay. Other places there's no ajra. That ajra, mawaddata fil qurba, is to continue that message. Okay. Okay. Because that message, as the Prophet has said, Inni tarikum fiikuma thaqalain, kitab Allah wa itrati, isn't it? Okay. So that qurba, that mawaddat fil qurba, is that itra of the Prophet ﷺ, okay, who is going to continue his message. Okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has specified that these are the people who are guided. Okay. These are the people who should be followed. Okay. So guidance, of course, is something from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. And if you accept these people as guide, okay, okay, then you are doing good to yourself. Okay. These verses were for Surah An'am, as I said, verse 84 through 91. Okay. In Surah Ankabut, okay, 29th Surah of Quran, verse number 69. وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Okay. Those who strive in us. Okay. Now, what do you mean by striving in us? Okay. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not physical. Okay. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even those who talk about metaphysical, they are putting limits on it. Yeah? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is beyond our comprehension, our understanding, okay? Our usage of language or anything else except what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said for himself. Okay? Nothing else. Okay? وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا. And what is that struggle? Okay? Okay? When you pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, okay, the first rak'ah of your prayer is Surah Hamd, isn't it? In Surah Hamd you say, اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Okay? And you say, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. Okay? Okay? The path, okay, of those who have been blessed. Okay. With your utmost blessings. We are trying to translate it. Okay. Nema, okay, is generally translated blessing, So utmost blessing. Okay. Utmost blessing. Okay. That is Surah Hamd, of course. Okay. In Surah Nisa, verse number 69. Okay. Now, who are these people who are blessed with utmost blessings by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Quran says clearly, verse number 69, وَمَنْ يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ أَنْعَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنَ النَّبِيِّينَ وَالصِّدِّيقِينَ وَالشُّهَدَاءِ وَالصَّالِحِينَ وَحُسْنَ أُولَٰئِكَ رَفِيقًا. Okay. Verse 69, Surah Nisa, the fourth surah of Quran. Okay. وَمَنْ يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ, one who obeys Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, okay, and his prophet, فَأُولَٰئِكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ أَنْعَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ, he is going to be with those who have been blessed with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? The list I gave you of the prophets are the ones who are blessed, as Quran says. Okay? Okay? If you follow these prophets, if you follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his prophet, okay, you will be with those who have been blessed. And Quran makes it clear. Okay? فَأُولَٰئِكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ أَنْعَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنَ النَّبِيِّينَ, from the prophets, وَالصِّدِّيقِينَ, from truthful ones, وَالشُّهَدَاء, from martyrs, وَالصَّالِحِينَ, from the pious ones. These are four categories. Okay? Nabiyyin, وَالصِّدِّيقِينَ, وَالشُّهَدَاء, وَالصَّالِحِينَ. You would be with them, okay, if you follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his prophet. Okay? There are two categories which are beyond your reach here. Nabiyyin, no one can be prophet except the one that has been chosen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be. Okay. Siddiqeen, no. Okay. Shuhada, yes. Salihin, yes. Okay. The desire to be a martyr, okay, and effort to be a pious one. Okay. These are indications, Now this contrasted in Surah Hamd by those غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. Okay. Not the path of those who are usually translate, as who are subjected to your anger. Better translation probably is on whom your wrath has been brought down. Your wrath has been brought down. Ghazab of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. Wala ta'allin, and those who are astray, who are out of the correct path. Okay. So the straight path is the guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. Now, if you accept this, Quran says, مَنْ اهْتَدَى فَإِنَّمَا يَهْتَدِي لِنَفْسِهِ. ومن ضل فإنما يضل عليها. Okay. ولا تذر وازرة وزر أخرى. Bani Israel, the 17th Surah of Quran, verse number 15. من اهتدى فإنما يهتدي لنفسه. Who is guided for himself. Okay. Okay. ومن ضل فإنما يضل عليه. And one who goes astray, okay, so himself, his choice. Okay. So in both these cases, okay, for hidayah, okay, accepting it or rejecting it is one's choice. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says at the end of the verse that no one is going to bear the burden of anyone else. وَلَا تَذَرَ وَازِرَةً وِزْرَ أُخْرَى. Okay. No one is going to bear the burden of anyone else. On the day of judgment, there will be those who would have been led astray by some, and they would say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, these are the guys who led us astray. Okay. There are many verses in the Quran that point that out. Okay. But eventual responsibility is your own. Okay. فَمَنْ اهْتَدَى فَإِنَّمَا يَهْتَدِي لِنَفْسِهِ وَمَنْ زَعَلَ فَإِنَّمَا يَضِلُّ عَلَيْهَا. Okay. That was Surah Bani Israel, 17th Surah of Quran, and the verse number 15. Okay. In Surah Insan, or Surah Dahr, as it's called, إِنَّ هَدَيْنَاهُ السَّبِيلَ إِمَّا شَاكِرًا وَإِمَّا كَفُورًا. Okay. We have shown you the way. It's for you to accept and be thankful, or to reject it. Okay. So here once again, من اهتدى فإنما يهتدي لنفسه ومن ضل فإنما يضل عليها. Okay. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us tools in our own selves. Okay. In Surah Mulk, 67th Surah of Quran, verse number 23. قُلْ هُوَ الَّذِي أَنْشَأَكُمْ وَجَعَلَ لَكُمُ السَّمْعَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ وَالْأَفْئِدَةَ قَلِيلًا مَا تَشْكُرُونَ. He is the one who brought you into existence, gave you the power to hear and see, and the heart. Okay. And few of you are thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. Surah Insan, Inna hadaynahu as-sabil, imma shakiran wa imma kafura. Okay. That shukr, okay, is acknowledge of guidance. So qalilan ma tashkurun. Okay. Now do you understand what the tashkurun here means? It's not just saying thank you. Okay. It's to acceptance of guidance. Okay. The same verse in Surah Sajda, 32nd Surah of Quran, verse number 9. وَجَعَلَ لَكُمُ السَّمْعَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ وَالْأَفْئِدَةَ قَلِيلًا مَا تَشْكُرُونَ. Okay. Okay. Slightly different. Okay. In Surah Nahl, 16th Surah of Quran, verse number 68. Okay. وَجَعَلَ لَكُمُ السَّمْعَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ وَالْأَفْئِدَةَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. So that, okay, once again, that thankfulness. Okay. In Surah Mu'minun, 23rd Surah of Quran, verse number 78. وَهُوَ الَّذِي أَنْشَأَ لَكُمُ السَّمْعَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ وَالْأَفْئِدَةَ قَلِيلًا مَا تَشْكُرُونَ. Similarly. Okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you the power to hear, the power to see. Okay. And power to hear and power to see. Okay. And afida, the heart. Okay. And heart does not mean just the physical heart. Okay. But your intelligence, your intellect. Okay. And still you are not thankful to Him. In Surah Kahf, verse number 26. Surah Kahf is the 46th surah of Quran. The same things, similarly different, slightly different. وَجَعَلْنَا لَهُمْ سَمْعًا وَأَبْصَارًا وَأَفْئِدَةً. All these three words are used there also. Okay. But there is a verse in Quran that says that all these blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you'll have to answer. Inna sam'a wal basara wal fuada kullu ulaika kana anhu mas'ula. Questions. Bani Israel, once again, the 17th surah of Quran, verse number 36. Okay. That you will be, all these will be asked. Okay. There is nothing that would escape. Okay. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made sure that if you don't accept His guidance, okay, you are gone. Okay. There are categories of people that Allah, when we say Allah guides, okay, there is a category of people that Allah does not guide. Okay. Allah does not guide. Okay. One category is the Zalimin. One who's oppressive, one who does zulm, one who crushes people. Okay. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Wallahu la yahdil qawma az-zalimin. This verse has been present at many places in Quran. The first one is Surah Baqarah, the second surah of Quran. Verse number 26 and 258, two places. Wallahu la yahdil qawma az-zalimin. Then Surah Al Imran, third surah of Quran, verse number 86. In Surah Ma'idah, the fifth surah of Quran, mentioned twice, verse number 51 and 144. Surah Tawbah, ninth surah of Quran, verse number 19 and 109. Surah Qasas, 28th surah of Quran, verse number 50. Surah Kahf, 46th surah of Quran, verse number 10. Surah Saf, 61st surah of Quran, verse number 7. Okay. I may have missed a couple of them, but so many places in Quran. Wallahu la yahdil qawma az-zalimin. Surah Jummah also. That's second surah of Quran, verse number 5. Okay. So one of the categories is zulm. Okay, Allah's guidance does not reach. Second category is kafirin. These are people who resolutely reject the faith. Wallahu la yahdil qawmal kafirin. Surah Baqarah, second surah of Quran, verse number 264. Wallahu, yeah, definitely, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is making it definite. Wallahu la yahdil qawmal kafirin. Surah Ma'idah, fifth surah of Quran, verse number 67. Surah Tawbah, ninth surah of Quran, verse number 37. Surah Nahl, 16th surah of Quran, verse number 107. Then Wallahu la yahdil qawmal fasiqeen. Okay. Sinners. Okay. Present in Surah Ma'idah, the fifth surah of Quran, verse number 108. Surah Tawbah, ninth surah of Quran, verse number 24, and also verse number 80. Surah Saf, 61st surah of Quran, verse number 5, and I think Surah Munafiqun also, 63rd surah of Quran, verse number 6. Then in Allah la yahdi man huwa kadhibun kafar. Okay, Allah does not guide who are liars. Okay. Surah Zumar, 39th surah of Quran, verse number 2. Once again, the kidh is used in Surah Ghafir, the 40th surah of Quran. It's also called Surah Mu'min. But to distinguish between Mu'minun and Mu'min, we also use the word Ghafir for this surah, the 40th surah of Quran. Inna Allah la yahdi musrifun kadhab. Musrif is extravagant. Allah does not guide the extravagant and the liar. Inna Allah la yahdi musrifun kadhab. Kadhib is liar, and kadhab is liar to the highest degree. All the time, okay?
But here also the one with Israf is mentioned together.
Yes, musrifun kadhab. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says as a question, كيف يهدي الله قوما كفروا بعد إيمانهم. And how is going to Allah guide those who reject after belief? وشهدوا الله وشهدوا إن الرسول حق. After they have vowed that the Prophet is right. وجاءهم بالبينات, and he has come to them with clear signs. Even after this, if someone rejects, he is never going to be guided. How Allah is going to guide a person who, after seeing the Prophet, after testifying to his truthfulness, after seeing the clear signs with him, okay, now he is led astray again, okay, and these are munafiqeen, of course. Because they come, okay, they say you are the prophet, okay. As Surah Munafiqun, إِذَا جَاءَكَ الْمُنَافِقُونَ, the first verse, okay, you know the verse, okay. So, كيف يهدي الله قوما كفروا بعد إيمانهم وشهدوا أن الرسول حق وجاءهم بالبينات, okay. And there's a reason that people reject the faith. And what is that? ذلك بأنهم استحبوا الحياة الدنيا على الآخرة. These are the people who have picked up the life of this world over Akhirah. Okay. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says at the end of this verse, وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَهْدِي الْقَوْمَ الْكَافِرِينَ. And verily, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not going to guide those who are rejectors. Kufr is rejection. Okay. Correct translation is rejection. Okay. So, ذَلَكَ بِأَنَّهُمْ اسْتَحِبُّوا الْحَيَاةَ الدُّنْيَا. They love this dunya. Love this dunya over akhirah, ala al-akhirah. وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَهْدِي الْقَوْمَ الْكَافِرِينَ. And verily, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not going to guide those who are rejectors. Okay. At the time of the Prophet also, there were people from other nations who were guided. Okay. Quran mentions them. This verse, by the way, was Surah Nahl, 16th Surah of Quran, verse number 107. Okay. So at the time of the Prophet, there were people who were guided from other nations. They were on the correct path also. Okay. Surah Araf, 7th Surah of Quran, verse number 159. وَمِنْ قَوْمِ Musa, and from the people of Musa, أُمَّةٌ يَهْدُونَ بِالْحَقِّ. There's a group that guides towards haqq. وَبِهِ يَهْدَلُونَ. Okay. So yes, there were people who were from the previous nations. They were guiding towards truth. Okay. And many of them, of course, accepted the Prophet's message, okay, and the Prophet's prophethood, okay. But there are those who are accepting and those who are rejecting. And in the same Surah Araf, verse number 30, yet another reason why people reject. فَرِيقًا هَدَى وَفَرِيقًا حَقَّ عَلَيْهِمُ الضَّلَالَةُ إِنَّهُمْ اتَّخَذُوا الشَّيَاطِينَ أَوْلِيَاءَ مِنْ دُونِ اللَّهِ وَيَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّهُمْ مُهْتَدُونَ. Okay. فَرِيقًا هَدَى. Okay. There's a group who is guided. وَفَرِيقًا حَقَّ عَلَيْهِمُ الضَّلَالَةُ. And there's a group, okay, on him. Okay, error has been established. If we look at the, the faintest translation, error. Zalala is not error completely, but for the lack of better word, okay. Haqq alayhim al-dhalala. Dhalala has been established on them. Okay, and Quran gives the reason. إِنَّهُمُ اتَّخَذُوا الشَّيَاطِينَ أَوْلِيَاءَ مِنْ دُونِ اللَّهِ. Okay, they have taken shayateen, the plural, as their awliya, as their guide, as their patrons, as their masters, instead of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, مِنْ دُونِ اللَّهِ وَيَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّهُمْ مُهْتَدُونَ. Okay, and they think that they are the guided ones. and the famous verse in Surah Ankabut. Okay. مثل الذين اتخذوا من دون الله أولياء كمثل العنكبوت اتخذت بيتها وإن أوهن البيوت لبيت العنكبوت لو كانوا يعلمون. Okay. Those who take other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as their masters, okay, as their guides, as their patrons, how will you translate awliya, okay, are like that moth, okay, that builds a dwelling for herself and is consumed in it. Okay. Again, إنهم اتخذوا الشياطين أولياء من دون الله ويحسبون أنهم مهتدون, and they think that they are guided. That insect thinks that it owns everything. Okay. Because it has taken that material life, and it's the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He provides sustenance for those who obey Him and those who reject. Okay. Those who believe in Him and those who are disbelievers, He provides them. Yeah. There's no one who is left alone. Maybe our economic system is such that people are deprived. Okay. Maybe it's social injustice that occurs. Okay. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given ample resources. Okay. That would satisfy all of His creation. Okay. Whether human beings, animals, insects, and those who are in the depth of oceans and everywhere else. So then, if you don't accept the divine message, okay, you are opting for rejection. Okay. And once you do that, still the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would be with you in terms of giving you the sight, in terms of giving you the hearing power, in terms of giving you the heart, in terms of giving you everything that's needed to continue your life. Okay? But be prepared. Day of judgment, everything would be asked. I gave you the hearing power. Okay? What did you hear? I gave you the sight. What did you see? And you won't have, yourself would not speak. Your tongue would not say. But your eyes and ears would speak. Allahu Akbar. Even your skin would speak. Okay. So, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's blessings are there, and the hidayah is the ultimate blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. On the day of judgment, when one group is going to curse those who led them astray, okay, and that's in Surah Ibrahim, the 14th of Quran, one of the places, okay, verse number 21, okay, the complaining party to their leaders, okay, and the leaders answer, Qalu law hadanallahu lahadainakum. If Allah had guided us, we would guide you. Okay. Wrong assumption, of course. Allah guided you. He sent you messengers. Okay. You didn't accept it. Okay. هو الذي بعث في الأميين رسولا منهم يَتْلُو عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتِهِ وَيُزَكِّيهِمْ وَيُعَلِّمُهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ. Okay? He has sent a prophet, isn't it? From amongst you. Okay? Yatlu makes tilawah, recitation. That's number one. Delivering the message. وَيُزَكِّيهِمْ, purifies them. وَيُعَلِّمُهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ, and he gives them the knowledge of both book and wisdom. وَإِنْ كَانُوا مِنْ قَبْلُ لَفِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. And verily, you were in utmost error before that. Okay? So now we don't have any reason to say that we are not guided. General verses in Quran are many, okay, regarding Hidayah, and we'll go to them inshallah, some today and some probably next week. Okay? But when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that He is the one who guides and He is the one who leads astray, it is regarding the acceptance. Okay? Quran says in Surah Ibrahim, 14th Surah of Quran, verse number 4. وَيُضِلُّ اللَّهُ مَن يَشَاءُ وَيَهْدِي. Okay. Verily, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, okay, makes a set of people go astray. Okay. And a set of people, yahdi man yasha, He guides them. Okay. But this leading astray is because of those reasons that I gave. A person who rejects, a person who is oppressor, a person who is fasik, a person who is musrif, a person who is kadhab. Okay. Okay. All these. Okay. And Prophet Yusuf ala nabiyina alayhi salam has used the word khain also, as in Surah Yusuf that verse appears that Allah does not guide the one who is khain. Okay. Okay. Allah does not guide who is khain. Okay. It's very clear. Okay. So the guidance is not going to be if you are rejectors. The guidance is not going to be if you are oppressor. The guidance is not going to be if you are ultimate sinners. Okay. If you are musrif, which is, extravagant. Okay. If you are kadhab, if you are liar. Okay. If after accepting the truth you reject it. Okay. If you accept him as the prophet and then you reject it. Okay. And the verse in Surah Yusuf, the 12th Surah of Quran. Okay. In Allah la yahdi kaid al khainin. Okay. Khayana is the betrayal of the trust. So eventually we come to conclusion, okay, for today's session. Okay. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks to His Prophet. Laysa alayka hudahum. It's not on you to guide them. Their guidance. Okay. Walakin Allahu yahdi man yasha. And verily, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guides the one who wants. Okay. Whom He wants. Okay. So now we have a category of people who Allah does not guide. Okay. And then we'll go next week on the category of the people that Allah guides. Okay. Inshallah, there are many verses in Quran regarding Hidayah, and we'll go over them, inshallah. Okay. Any question that you may have? Okay. It's not the Prophet's duty to force you into this. Okay, for example. Okay. If they turn away from you, Allah tells His Prophet. Okay. Allah has not appointed you as custodian over them. Okay. Okay. Surah Shura, 42nd Surah of Quran, verse number 48. فَإِنْ أَعْرَضُوا فَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ عَلَيْهِمْ حَفِيظًا إِنَّا عَلَيْكَ إِلَّا الْبَلَاغَ. On you, there is nothing but to convey the message. Okay. So the Prophet conveys the message. Okay. There are those who accept, and there are those who reject. Okay. And those who reject, reject on their own peril, on their own disaster. Okay. And on their own loss on the day of judgment. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Muhammad.